Hello and welcome to the Morphin Loft. Today's review is going to be legendary. The Turbo Falcon Megazord from Power Rangers Super Megaforce. Power Rangers Megaforce! Discovered by the Super Megaforce Rangers in episode 14, the Turbo Falcon was a Zord rumoured to have been made by the RPM Rangers but never used. And I really like this sword. It's got the classic legendary colour scheme, the red and black and grey, works brilliantly. And of course, it is on wheels. The detailing on this is great. You can believe it was an RPM Zord. The boosters on the back, which have a really cool transformation later. And of course, these pieces on the side, which you can't argue look like the Mystic Dragon. So it continues the legendary Zord theme, but also looks like an RPM Zord in its own right. And of course, one of the coolest things about this is it holds the red RPM Ranger key, actually like he's sitting in the driver's seat. Here he is. And I really like the use of this key because in no other Zord can you use the key more than just being a key or a little standing figure. So to actually have it included in the Zord is a real bonus. And this Zord does combine with the legendary Megazord. And there it is. I really like this look. It's reminiscent of the Red Lion version where it just sits on top and you take the legs off, but you can imagine it driving through and attacking. I would have liked to see it in the show with the Delta Runner as well, because the combination would have all worked, the two vehicles together, and it would have really made a bolstered, empowered mode. The legs obviously aren't attached, but it does have two grips on the front from Zord Builder series, which you could attach it to, but it just looks terrible. That does use all the Zords though. However, this Zord does have a mode that was never in the show and wasn't in Super Sentai, a Megazord transformation all of its own. And there it is, the Turbo Falcon Megazord. And what a brilliant mode. It uses every part apart from the key. It has Megazord builder parts, which means you could add more accessories. I think like the Zeo runner cannons. There's a review of that on my Instagram if you want to have a look at that, exclusive to Instagram. And this mode is a real bonus. It looks like it should have been part of the series. It looks like it should have been in the show. An appearance from it in the show would have been a real boost to the series. So like I said, even though they all look different, they have a clear theme going across. The red all matches, and I really like that. I like the fact this has like a sprinter robotic vibe. It has that blade kind of feel to it, which is really great. And they combine to form an Ultra Zord. And there we have it, the legendary Ultra Zord. And there are things to like about this combination. The big head using the swords as the horns, similar to the Samurai Ultra Zord. The chest plate is great, however, it has no detailing on it. In Super Sentai and in the TV show, it has big emblazoned insignias on it, whereas this is just black. And they didn't even add any stickers or anything. Like, there's a lot you could have done with it. One of my favourite points of this, like I said at the beginning of the video, is the large rocket fist, which shoots rockets out of the fingers, which reminds you of the Dragon Zord from Mighty Morphin, so it really has that throwback feel to it. On the back, the front wheels from the Falcon Zord turn into jets on the back, so you get a booster, finisher attack, and it's really great. However, there is a massive problem with this. You have a Zord graveyard of pieces left over. You could actually form a whole another Megazord mode with the leftover pieces. And although this does look like when the lights all combined with the folding Zords from Samurai, if you can make a whole nother Megazord from the spare parts, I wouldn't class this as an Ultra Zord. It's just a Falcon Zord combination. You lose out on all of this. An Ultra Zord should be large and use all parts and be really built up. Except you've got a whole separate Megazord that you can go, oh, now we have two Megazords to fight with the leftover parts. And you go, great, what was the point? But yeah, there's a lot to be said that is really great about this Megazord. I like the way you can still use the Ranger key in it. There's no special use of the Ranger key in this mode, which is a little bit disappointing. But overall, I would say because of the colour scheme running through, it does hold up. I would review the Falcon Zord positively, because of its car mode and because of its personal Megazord mode, not necessarily because of this Ultrazord mode, as it were. But thank you for watching this video. I want to hear your opinions on this, so like, comment, follow and subscribe for more videos, more photos, and of course, may the power protect you.
Super Mega Rangers and Turbo Falcon, that's a mega win!